Okay, see here, date to and time. These are system date. For example, if you want to see what is the system date, similarly system time. So usually what we used to have, I told you we'll have a field for a message, the error message. What I'll do, I'll add that. I'll add that. We'll have a field for error message. Okay, this one I'll repeat. So we will have a field for error message. Usually in column 23. Okay, I mean in row 23. We'll have it as a MSG. MSG is a field name. Okay, in row 23, say column 2. It could be 70 bytes. Alpha, protected, normal, doesn't matter. So we have a new field which is in which we are going to give the success or error message. It's an output field. Okay, it's an output field. So I'll repeat this. I'll repeat this. MSG, and it's an output field. That's why I'm giving mod 70 bytes in length, right? 70 bytes in length. Let me see. So I just added a new field, MSG. It's a field name alone. There is no label. Okay, there is no label or a display only field. Just a field name alone. In 23rd row, column 2, 70 bytes is the maximum length. Attribute is alpha, protected, and normal. So this field is an output field from program to terminal. We are going to populate this field with the success or error message. Okay. But now I'm going to promote the map, but it is not going to be, we cannot see this unless you write a program. But we'll try to change this date and time format. Let's see what is this date and time format. These are inbuilt system date and time format. If you go to the screen, if you go to IMS DC document, if you search for date 2, date 2 is nothing but 8 bytes in MMDD YY format. If you give date 1, it's YY dot DDD. Okay, it's a Julian date. If it is date 3, if you use date 3, DD and date 4 is YY. Okay, what I'll do, I'll give date 1. These are inbuilt system date formats which you can use in your MFS. And time, for time there is only one format, 8 bytes, HH:MM:SS. Okay, including colon, it becomes 8 bytes. So these are the date parameters. I mean date. I think there are few more system date which was used as a part of Y2K problem. Okay, but anyway, I will use date 1 here. So now date 1 is the system date. It's an output field. Okay, it's filled by system automatically using date 1, a system field. Okay, system field. It's 8 bytes. Even though it is 8 bytes, it's going to left justify, and it's going to show only YY.DDD. What I've done. I've added one field, a message field, as well as a system date. Okay, then let me compile this. Oh, 12. For assembler macros, you have to search for find ASMA or find mnode. Field overlap with following field. Okay, field is overlapping. Let me see where it is overlapping. 23. Oh, 23 already we have given something, right? So it should be 22. Let me keep it as 22. So we cannot give 23 two times. 23 is already used. Let me compile this. Okay. Let us log on to IMS DC region. Slash test MFS slash format TST10. We need not bounce the region. It fixed. Okay. We haven't. So date is still showing the old date format. Pressing F3. Clear screen slash fix and slash sign off. Let me compile one more time. Before that, let's see the coding. So we added this MSG field in 22, position row 22, column 2. Okay, if you see the screen, it'll be in row 22, column 2, 70 bytes. It will be 70 bytes. It's an output field. Okay, it is, we are going to populate the, whether it's successful or not. Okay, the success and error message. It's an output field. Remember, if you go to project in real time, what happens to create a screen? The user, business user, is going to give a notepad like this. On seeing the notepad, we are going to code. Okay, they give a notepad like this. They give the headings. They design the screens. They tell what are the fields and what are the input and output fields. They design the screen like this and give it to us. On seeing this, we'll be coding. But now what we have done a reverse engineering. On seeing the coding, we have come up with a design. Okay, now we have changed this date one parameter. It's not showing. Let me compile. Okay, it's max C4. Some max C4 is fine for MFS. Okay, compiling for. So this, you can see the structure in the compilation. Okay, probably the length is having an issue. So length is 6, right? Let's change it to, if you see this length, this is 6 bytes. So what we will do, probably that is the reason it gave a warning. We'll go to MFS, system date. This date will make it a 6 and compile. So now let's go to DC region. Demo 01 slash test MFS slash for TST10. Now you can see the date, Julian date. Okay, 2021 YYDDD. Today is 7 by so it's 7. And this is, you can also move this colon here, whatever. I'm not doing that. So this is MFS. Okay, let me put slash n slash sign off. It's going to be very easy. It's not very tough coding, just assembler macros. Remember, programming is not going to change. Programming is going to treat this as a message, that's all. Okay, even though it's a formatted message, finally when it is put into IMS message queue, it's like a string of data. The program is going to pick the data as a string of data. So programming, there is no change. Only the change, the way we are not getting the data, giving data as a string of data. Instead, we are having the MFS, we are giving the data properly. That's the only change. So in MFS, we are going to create 4 control blocks: mid, mod, diff, doff. This is a mid name, this is a mod name, and diff doff. This is a diff doff name. TST1F. I one of two will be the diff doff name. TST1F is the format name. So we can design a screen which will have both input and output fields. Okay, so we are going to have names, macros, and operands.